Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading, Sagittarius. We do. And I can tell by looking at the cards. Yeah, I've been doing it long enough. And I hope you guys are well. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you can get one. And that is going to be with Mystic Sense. The link is below. You can click on that and read all about it if you would so choose. And if you want one with me, yeah, I'm doing readings as well. And the About tab, you look at it here on YouTube, and you can see the readings that I am offering. I am also offering psychic readings. Yes, I am. And they have been accurate. Yeah, I'm so excited, right? Kind of like the Pointer Sisters used to sing, I'm so excited. And I just can't fight it, right? You guys are like, who are the Pointer Sisters, right? So let's get into it. They were a group out of Oakland, California. They were sisters. I think there were 3 of them, maybe even 4. And they grew up with a minister father and, singing gospel in the church. And they were badasses. They were. And they were pretty ladies, too. So they were pretty darn cool. Let's see what we have. And Sagittarius, we still have the promotional reading. It's for 30 minutes. But if you really want a good reading, I would always recommend adding on the psychic. Right now, they're still at $25 extra for a psychic reading. And then you pay for the video or the... You pay for the other reading as well. So let's get into it, all right? So, yeah. And we have reconciliation, Sagittarius. And I don't know if you're getting back together with a chick. That's okay. We're definitely not here to judge. But these women here have reconciled. Yeah, and they're very happy, and they're in the water. And interesting here because this looks like the moon in front of them. It's very cool. Yeah, it looks like they're trusting their intuition with that moon there. We have autumn, and the autumn is about an ending. It's about letting go. It is. And like letting go of the summer, I guess that is there with the fairy here with her, her beautiful outfit, which is basically autumn leaves over her private parts. Hey, whatever works, right? It doesn't look crazy like they got going on now. Yeah, a bunch of craziness, right? Yeah, you can tell they're trying to majorly hurt the people. Yeah, they are. We have hawk. We have the hawk. And this is a visionary messenger. Yeah, he is, right? I used to always see him in the sky when I was a kid, and I go, oh, he's trying to come and eat somebody or attack or whatever. The hawk. I haven't read much about them, but yeah. And here he is. This is a visionary messenger. Somebody's bringing you a message about a vision that they have, and it is to be with you. It is because we have it with the deer, and this is compassionate, gratitude, and unconditional love. So somebody's grateful, basically, that you're here, Sagittarius, in this world. No, they're not an ingrate, all right? Yeah, a lot of ingrates going on. Yeah, we have to banish them, right? We do, and, yeah, they're very ungrateful for, but we're grateful. We are, but we also see the BS, right? We have unconditional love here. We do. And somebody unconditionally loves you. They're letting go of something to reconcile with you. The victim card is here. But Sagittarius, that victim card is something very interesting because there's always a high note and a low note to every card. Yeah, there is. And so that's how it is, right? But the high note and what I think is going on here is I'm choosing this. Like, I want this. The low note is maybe blaming others or being resentful. So we see the dragon, and, he thinks he's going to eat this little, the squirrel, right? And he's holding on to the unicorn here. Not the unicorn, the acorn he is. And here's the acorn here with somebody's face right there. This is, I am not a victim. I chose to do what I'm doing. Yeah, somebody chose to let go of something to be with you. Yeah, they did. The green acorn indicates that being in denial may be holding you back. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. Yeah, if everybody would make an honest assessment of the situation in this country, we'd all be better off. Oh, good God, we would. But people like to be in denial, or they like to not look at the real situation. Yeah, and then there are others who are easily distracted by, the fanfare, right? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going though, Sagittarius. And this talks about feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, deluding yourself. That sounds so terrible, right? Deluding yourself. Sounds like you're sending a like a stink bomb to yourself. Deluding yourself, right? Cutting off your brain waves. Potential for greatness, growth, breakthrough, and empowerment. Yeah, see, somebody here is empowering themselves, and they chose this. Yeah, they did. So, yeah, okay, let's see what we got. So we're going to get a card from the giant deck. My girlfriend gave me this. Right, my buddy from about 10 years ago. Let's see what we got. She's another Sag. Let's see what her giant cards have to say, right? I don't really have big hands. The Hanged Man. So there is a sacrifice here and a major enlightening. Let's get another card here, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Swords. Something's being cut out here. There's aggressive behavior here. With the Hanged Man, this is a sacrifice. For sure it is. So there is one, and that's what the Autumn card speaks to, right? Yeah, it's not about this happening in the autumn. No, I don't believe it is. Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody's being sacrificed here because they had an epiphany, though. When you're enlightened, there is a sacrifice. There always is. When you are ascending and you are majorly enlightened, you're like, well, that has to go, and that has to go, and so does that. Right? Yeah, you let go of things you no longer believe in. There's a sacrifice being made. A sacrifice always talks about letting go of something for something better. That's really what it is all about. But there could be a struggle involved, or it could be very difficult. So here we have an enlightenment, a sacrifice going on, and aggressive energy or fast action being taken. Yes, but there's been a waiting period here. It does look like that. And there's the Page of Wands here for a new path or a renewal. This is a new direction. And it's interesting because a sacrifice or an enlightenment will always take you into a new direction. Right? For sure it will. And if it doesn't, then you're not being enlightened. You're being maybe distracted by the BS, right? That when you turn on the tube. Let's get into it, Sagittarius, right? See what we have for you guys. Yeah, and happy birthday to all the Geminis. Yes, because Gemini is a sign of the mind and intelligence. Yes, it is. Yeah, I know a Gemini. He's really intelligent. He's a part of another world, but he's super intelligent. He is. He's funny. His mother told me he's really, really smart, but no digs on Geminis because my ascendant is Gemini. Yeah, so that means that a good part of my personality is Gemini, right? But he was of another planet. Yeah, he was. But very intelligent. That was the problem. God, you're crazy, but you're smart. Oh, my God. Shit, right? Who knows? That's what's going on, kind of. A little bit. There's some smart people. There's a lot of dumb people who are kind of running things. But there's some smart people, but they're psychopaths. For sure they are. Let's see what we got, you guys. And for Sagittarius, happy summer and happy birthday again to Gemini. Okay, Eight of Swords is a release going on here. And we have the King of Cups. We're going to put these cards out a little bit slow, Sagittarius, because they're in their birthday suits, right? I was just talking about Gemini. So anybody can come out here as a flasher. And here she is, the dancer, right? She's coming out as a beautiful flasher. She is. We're cutting her some slack because she looks sweet and kind, right? Does anybody ever look sweet and kind these days? I don't think so. They look angry. Angry and nutty. They do. Not everybody. But let's see what we got, you guys. And the Lovers. Okay, more birthday suits here. This is in your hopes and fears, Sagittarius. So, there's an earth sign here. There could be a water sign in this reading. There could be a Leo, Possibly a Gemini, of course. I was talking all about Geminis and your hopes and fears. Maybe your person is a Gemini, right? They could be. They could be anybody, but the Two of Cups is here. There's spiritual growth. A new beginning is coming for you. Here's the Ace of Pentacles in your advice. Maybe you have to go get it, but it looks like it's just kind of coming. It does kind of look like that. It also looks like you are part of this person's overall energy. I feel like there's spiritual growth here, right? Yeah, there is spiritual growth, and that is because of the Hanged Man, I believe, here. Somebody's making a direct choice. Like, not a direct choice, an intentful choice, right? Like, yeah, they're not choosing it because, you know, a dog's running after them, they're going to bite them. No, they're choosing it because they want it, and they're very clear on what they want, right? Yeah, they are. So in the heart of the matter, Sagittarius, or in the overall energy, is the Two of Pentacles. So, okay, so you're going back and forth whether or not, maybe you're going to have spiritual growth with somebody, maybe somebody who's a Virgo, possibly. But this is about spiritual growth. It is with Temperance and the Hermit. This could be a couple. This could be you and somebody else. The King of Cups and Temperance could be a couple. That could be you and somebody here. The Queen of Pentacles is here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We have a whole bunch of folks here with a few cards. Let's see what else we have. In the past, Sagittarius was the Queen of Swords. You are wondering if this person would have courage to come forward, or you are reaching for your own courage. It's possible. I feel like you're wondering here if this person is. You look like you're waiting on them coming into play here, or maybe what you're focusing on. Here's the Fool with the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, aside from this potentially being an earth sign, this is a nurturing energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, she is. There's a new beginning here because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Fool. Definitely the World card and the Lovers. All right. Somebody looks like they're like a really good lover here, Sagittarius. Are they? You can leave that in the comments. Just kidding. The Ten of Swords is showing up here with the Two of Cups. And this is showing up in either what you want or what's helping you. There's an ending that's helping you here, and that's what this Autumn card is about. Something's closing, a chapter's closing, and that's what this that's what the World card talks about here, Sagittarius. A cycle ending or a chapter, however you like it. You like it chapter, fine. Cycle, whatever. But something's ending. A part of somebody's life is ending here in order to let the new in. And here's the Ten of Swords. The new is the Two of Cups. There's spiritual growth here because we have both Temperance and the Hermit, and there's courage. And there's wit here. There's intelligence, of course, because the Queen of Swords is showing up, and, you know, Queen of Swords reminds me of somebody's mom. I know what you're doing, right? I know, to their teenage kid, right? Yeah, like I used to do to my son. When he would walk in the house in the middle of the night, I go, oh, I know what's going on here. So let's see what we have with the World card, Sagittarius. And we have the Queen of Wands. Something's ending here. Something's beginning. Here's the Ten of Swords to confirm it. Here's the Lovers to confirm it. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. And let's see what else we have. Where's the baby cards here? Little sister cards. Yeah. The little infant cards. We need to protect our kids. We do. Right. Yeah. And let's see. It doesn't look like I put an outcome card here. Four of Wands and the outcome, Sagittarius. Look at all these beautiful cards. There's no bad cards here, but this isn't about you. This Ten of Swords is about somebody else. You look like you're expecting somebody to come be with you because they're ending something. That's how that is here. Or you want them to. And this is also in your favor. You know, we have reconciliation next to Autumn. That means that an ending is in your favor, and it's not this ending, it's somebody else's ending. They have a vision here to be with you, Sagittarius, a visionary messenger. They're bringing you a message here of what they want with you. Yeah. And you know, with that is unconditional love. Somebody loves you unconditionally. So whatever you did in the past, good or bad, it worked out for you, right? Most likely it was good. Yeah, I mean, unconditional love, Sagittarius, has its limits, right? It does. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Nobody's going to love you if you're really jumping off the roof and try to take your life. And they're not going to do that. You know that, right? So even unconditional love has its limits, right? Yeah, it does, right? It just means that they love you even if you didn't put makeup on or something like that, or maybe you don't have a high salary or something, whatever it is, right? But don't be jumping off rooftop, Sagittarius, or driving into the sea of love, all right? Because that unconditional love will not. It's not going to work there, right? Yeah, it has its limits. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles showing up for you. Yeah, that's for fantasizers, right? That's like when you're a kid. Well, I hope they love me, even though, I'm crazy out of my mind here. Let's see what we got. We have the Sun card. Okay, so we know that the Sun card is interesting here because we have to use the Sun. We have to use a card of its own deck to cover here. And the Sun card, Sagittarius, is in your advice with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is motivated here. This is advising you that they are motivated and that you are part of their life force energy to be with them. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have clarity, Sagittarius, about the situation. Yeah. And I just think it's somebody unconditionally loves you. Let's look at the deer here, right? There's so many deers around here. I feel sorry for them, though, because sometimes I hear the terror. I feel like, about every month and a half, for a while there, it was in the spring, it was like every 2 weeks. But maybe once a month I can hear the terror outside on the street, right? And because I live in the hills here and there's like a lot of deer. And here comes the coyotes for them. Yeah. And so let's see. We got compassion, gratitude. Yeah, they're coming to tell you here that they're happy to have you in the world, basically, and that they love you unconditionally. So this red flag could be something major, some type of major message here about this red flag. But yeah, in your environment, Sagittarius, and this is how you affect this other person, Knight of Swords reversed. Now, typically the Knight of Swords reversed, it could be a few things. All these cards can be. That's just how it is, right? It's kind of like when maybe if you study Spanish, there's all these rules. You're like, what? What's up with these rules, right? Like, I bring you love is not the same as I bring you tacos. No, it's not. It's a different verb, right? But here we have the Knight of Swords reversed. This is typically reckless energy. It is. It could be angry. It can be something has already ended. Or something was already cut out, possibly. See what we got for Sagittarius. In your environment, and the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, see, somebody is returning to you, and maybe they're fighting with somebody. Here's the Ten of Swords. That's not for you. No. Those swords remind me of something I just heard. I was just listening, and this guy who always defends, getting the juice into your arm. If you guys know what I'm talking about, he was the guy. They were showing the guy who always has been like pushing this for a few years, and he said he was overweight. I looked at him, he was there overweight. He said he eats junk food, and he asked his wife to help him, but yet he's pushing these arm injections. What a jerk, right? And he doesn't eat good food. And yeah, well, of course, because he's being paid by these people. Yeah, he is. Of course, you always take good care of your body, eat good food, and exercise. That's it. And meditate. If you can just be calm in your life and eat good food and exercise, you'll live forever. But if you listen to these people who are trying to make money, it's going to be difficult. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius. In your hopes and fears is the Lovers and the Page of Cups reversed. Maybe you're afraid they won't choose you and they won't come, because the Page of Cups here. I feel like you're probably hoping for them to ask you for forgiveness. something like that. But definitely you want them to choose you, right? You do. And this person is like a lover. They are. For sure they are. Two of Cups, lovers, Ace of Pentacles. See what else we have. Six of Cups. See what else. And the Four of Wands. Wow. And the Nine of Swords. Maybe you're hoping that they're not going to be so worried, right? It's possible. Some people want somebody else to return, but they go, well, they're going to be too worried because they're dealing with this, that, and the other, or they're not going to have the courage. Here's the courage. You are wondering if this person had courage in the past, it looks like. Queen of Swords and the Strength card, weren't you? Either that or you were trying to find out where they sell this beautiful dress, Sagittarius, right? It's not easy to find nice clothes these days. No, it's not. Even if you have a little bit of money, you want to go buy some nice clothes. It's just not. And we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, King of Pentacles here. This is in your outcome. You have the Four of Wands, Sagittarius, in your outcome. Let's look at your person's cards. Let's see what we got here. And they eat good food, Sagittarius. They do. Yeah, especially if somebody's coming after you and they're older, you don't want them to eat junky food. No, hell no, right? The first card they have here, Sagittarius, is the Courage card. So here is the Chinese kind of warrior here. Very cool. And he's standing in his power, for sure he is. And crossing your person is time. So here's the hourglass. Unless they're thinking that's your figure, right? Maybe they could. Maybe you have an hourglass figure, right? Yeah, maybe you do. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius. It's unlikely if you're a man, though, right? Let's see what we have. Let's see what it says about time. And this is crossing you, your person, rather. You know, when we see the crossing energy, it could be affecting them as a supporting card or a challenging card. I feel like this person's been gone for a long time. I feel like they have, because we have the Six of Cups reversed. And the hourglass, divine timing is everything. You are not stuck or heading in the wrong direction. Drawing the hourglass. Remember we had the Page of Wands with the big cards, right? Wherever I put those giant cards. They're over here. Here's the Page of Wands here. And, you know, whoops. Sagittarius, this is a new direction. Where's that Page of Wands? Right here. So this card, the time card, talks about you are not stuck or heading in the wrong direction. This is supporting your person. They know what they want. The Sun card was in your advice. This person knows what they want. They're clear on it. They're motivated. The Sun is about motivation, right? So it cracks me up when people go, I can't go out in the sun. Well, then the sun is life force energy. The plants can't grow without it. You can get depressed if you stay in. Yeah. So here we have this time card, right? You are not stuck or heading in the wrong direction. Drawing the hourglass asks you to have patience with whatever your current situation is. Maybe they're sitting there with somebody, because there's an ending with the Ten of Swords, and the Autumn card is here as an ending, as letting go. All will come to pass when the moment's right. This card can also indicate that something you're waiting for is just on the horizon. So here they're coming, Sagittarius. This person is coming. And why it's all happening for them is she who rises up, empowering, uplifting, and elevating. That's what they're doing. Your person is rising up, empowering themselves with a Courage card right here. And divine timing is at play. So for some reason, they look like they're waiting for a little fairy to come and tell them the right time. Or they're letting go of something, and that is part of the divine timing. And it could be. It's the way it is, right? Yeah, we're going to end this reading. We're going to go to the extended. And we're going to have a 10-card oracle on them. We are in a 10-card spread. A tarot spread. We are. Thank you so much, you guys. I have the link below in the description box. Yes, God bless everybody. And yeah, they're all super affordable. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.